Hello Dima and Leah and Katie, my queens, my one and only, my inspiration, my ones who blackmail me to include them in this video. These books to me are like when you first start to try something new in terms of food. So you take a bite and it tastes a bit peculiar and you go, maybe I'll like it a bit more. So you eat a bit more and then it just starts tasting gross and you're like, why did I eat that? Regrets. Metaphors. I have to put a disclaimer because people are obviously going to get offended. If I trash talk your favorite book or your favorite series, please don't take it personally. Like, you know, coffee's not my cup of tea. What am I saying? I think it's time to put on your sunglasses because it's about to get shady. Ooh. I'm so lame. Also, I don't have sunglasses, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, let's begin. Delirium Trilogy by Lauren Oliver. Dystopia about a teenager called Lena Holloway who falls in love in a society where love is classified as a disease. Shocker. The first book, Delirium, I remember absolutely loving it. To the point where I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Yes. This second book is called Pandemonium, but and I do remember liking this more than I liked the first book. Strangely, I gave this book a 4.7 out of 5. My rating system is messed up, guys. Maybe I was delirious. No? Okay. I've been told what happens in book 3. A lot of people say it's the worst in the series, and to be quite frank, I've just lost interest. So yeah. Matched by Ali Kondi. I read this way back in 2012. Where I was going through the whole Hunger Games craze thing and I craved all the dystopia. Matched is essentially Matched.com, where you get matched to your lifelong partner in a society that controls everything for you, from your diet, your occupation, your job, your house, to your potential lover. So I guess, you know, if you want to be my lover, you gotta get matched. Show you a picture, like a pop notification, and they go, hey, this is your future partner who you are compatible with, and he gets 2 images of 2 guys and she's like, oh no, what do I do? Dilemma. Love triangle. There was no wow factor. Okay, I'm sorry, it's a no from me. You're not going through to the finals. Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. I did a review on this book ages ago and I remember calling her Tahiri. And I was so disrespectful and I gave this a 2 out of 5 and I was just really mean and I was being offensive, so I took it down, unfortunately. Strangely enough, my 2 most offensive reviews were actually the ones that got the most views. Move over, Bella Swan, you have a competitor for the most bland character. Juliet. Juliet is stuck in this mental asylum because when she touches people, she drains their energy and they die, kind of like that chick in X-Men. And there's also a love triangle. The insta-love irritated me. The writing is Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. Many people feel as if the writing is beautiful, it's touching, it's poignant, and maybe it is. Personally, I just found it a bit pretentious and it was just too absurd for my liking, and I just felt like the metaphors were just being crammed down my throat. And the other books in the series could be absolutely fantastic, but quite frankly, I don't care. Selection by Kira Cass. Had I made a book review for this book, it would have been extremely offensive, like my Shatter Me review was. The book was actually enjoyable to read in a fluffy, yeah, I have nothing to read type of book way. But it follows a girl named America Singer, this her, and she lives in America and her profession is singing. She's a singer. Enough said. I gave this a 1 out of 5 stars. I don't remember it being that bad. I'm sure it wasn't, but maybe I was just being moody. Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. Yeah, I remember the book itself in terms of plot. It wasn't bad. It was actually enjoyable. It was creepy. It was intense. I liked it. I just really did dislike the characters. In this book, there is a character called Noah Shaw, and everyone, including my friends and people on BookTube, told me, oh yeah, you're gonna love Noah Shaw. He's like the perfect fictional boyfriend and he is so hot. And then he came along and I distinctly remember him being a British hot guy, bad boy who speaks loads of different languages and is really rich and was so cliche it was Wattpad. At the time, the ending made me compelled to buy the next books, but evidently not enough. The Maze Runner by James Dash. So when I read this, I did enjoy it. Evidently, I bought the box set, but I just wasn't amazed by it. I wasn't blown away like Prim, and I think I just have very high expectations. The Maze Runner is action, it's dystopia, it's survival, and it does have an awesome concept where these bunch of boys find themselves in an unfamiliar maze where they don't remember anything of the past and they're trying to figure out what's going on and how they're gonna get out. I've read them all, but I know there's a 4th book. That's the book I'm not gonna read. Here we have 5 series that I am not intending to finish. I don't have anything against the authors themselves. I'm just not a fan of their work. Thank you. May the odds be ever in your favor. Happy reading and bye. Because I was about to film, but then the door just opened, even though I closed it, which is kind of weird. Like, it's just like to show like trash, and I was being disrespectful. Maybe it is poignant. Poignant. What? I hoped I wasn't too offensive. If I was, that's life.